This practice has 3 sets of functional movements with the option to add load in a way that's right for you, so you build strength that translates into your everyday activities and feels safe and empowering. The movements include squats, pull actions, and lunges. You'll develop your core strength, leg strength, and upper back strength. We'll dive right into the functional movement. If you need more prep work, do an Unshakable Core practice. For props, you'll want 2 dumbbells of the same weight. I have 20 pounds here. A kettlebell is also excellent. Begin on hands and knees and move through a few rounds of cat and cow to warm up your body and also turn on the engine of your breathing. Inhale, fill up front, back, side to side. Exhale, really work the corset of your core. One more. And then keep belly up, ribs in and up, that cat in the upper back, and settle into child's pose. With your next inhale, pull yourself through easy up dog, and the knees stay down, and this really becomes a psoas release. And then flip your toes under and exhale, go back to down dog. 2 more like that. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, easy up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, take a wide-legged stance. You're facing the long edge of your mat. And rock a little bit side to side. Inhale, bend one knee and lean. Exhale, back to center. Inhale to the other side. Exhale, back to center. Keep going. And we're going to do the movements-ish with body weight first. And then you can continue with that or add load that's appropriate for you. But the progression allows us to teach and train the body, so we're more skillful once we have the weight, the load. Now, come back to center. Heel toe your feet closer together, and you're going to be a little wider than your hips, a little wider than Malasana, and then bend your knees. You want the knees tracking over second and third toe, and hips are not going to go lower than the knees. And then exhale, straighten the legs 80 to 90%-ish, belly up, ribs in and up, and drop your head. A few more like that. Inhale, bend your knees, extend the spine without collapsing in your mid-back. And then exhale, straighten the legs and corset the core. A few more. One more. Now, bend your knees, go back into that squat. This will be our sumo squat later. Drive the heels down, come all the way up to standing, and stretch your arms up. And I like to take the hands through the midline of the body, and then bend your knees, go back to that starting position. And then exhale, drive the heels down all the way up. And then keep going. Inhale. Exhale. It's almost like a slow, strategic burpee. 1 more. Very good. And then you're going to do hands to the floor, and you're back in that sumo position, and you're going to pull the left elbow towards the left rib, and then put the left hand down again. And then same thing on the right side. And just go side to side a few times. Eventually we're going to be doing rows with dumbbells. And again, we're just training the body, training these movements. We can be with our breathing and moving when we add load. Okay, good. Now stand up. Heel toe the feet closer together. Feet hip distance apart-ish. Feet forward facing. One hand in a fist, the other hand over that hand. And you're going to bend your knees and settle into a squat. And then drive the heels down and exhale, stand up. And you can swing the hands back by your hips. And then inhale, air squat. Exhale, drive the heels down, stand up, and keep the hamstrings turned on. 1 more. Now, right foot is going to be planted, knee bent, left leg steps behind, toes touch down, hands in that same position. We're going to call this a curtsy lunge. And then you're going to drive the right heel down, and I like to take the left foot out to the left and just toe touch so I stay loaded on the right leg, right side. And then left leg goes behind again. Inhale, exhale, come up and out. 3 more. Keep the ribs tucked in, rib cage and pelvis stacked the whole time. Chin down enough to stay toned in the back center of your throat. Last one. Second side. Left foot planted, right toe out, and then step back and keep going. 5 on this side. Now, T.S. Little has this great saying, do each one differently. And I love to apply that here because small adjustments in where I'm stepping will actually get into different parts of my hip and my leg. I might find a sweet spot and then stick with that. But I encourage you to explore and experiment because here comes the load. So you're going to grab 1 dumbbell to start, and it's going to lay on its side. And you're going to go back to that sumo squat stance. Hands go around the handle. And with your next exhale, you're going to hover the weight off the floor and straighten the legs some, but you don't stand all the way up. And then inhale, touch the weight down, bend your knees again. Exhale, drive the heels down, lift. Chin down, eyes down, forehead soft. Keep going. And this is so much about stability in the core of the body as it is about the legs. 3 more. Resist hyperextending the knees. Don't let the knees get wobbly either. Resist shoulder blades sliding off your back or recruiting the flexibility of your lower back. Last one. Now, go back to that squat position. Flip the dumbbell so it's standing up. And then you're holding the top part. And you're going to exhale, pull the dumbbell towards your chest and elbows to the ribs. And then inhale, lower till it hovers off the floor. And then exhale, pull again. Keep going, many more. And this one for me is just as much about the hips and the legs as it is about the arms and the upper back. Resist getting wiggly or wobbly in the mid-back ribs. 3 more. And then stand up with the dumbbell. You're going to hold it in the goblet position. Heel toe your feet together. Feet face forward now. Take an inhale. Bend your knees, settle into the squat, and then exhale, drive the heels down, stand up. Keep going. Long inhale. Fill up back ribs. Exhale like a rocket ship. From your breathing, you press down through your legs. A few more. Keep the tone of the hamstrings all the way back and all the way up, especially if you have a history of yoga butt. Last 2. Last one. Now, right foot forward, left foot out to the side, and you're going to step back into that curtsy lunge. We're just going to do 5. 3. For more intensity, go lower. 2. 1. Change sides. 5. Do each one differently. 4. Keep pressing through the center of the left heel. 3. 2. 1. Now, stick with what we just did, or you can do 2 dumbbells and then you double the load. Feet wide, toes turned out. Do a few rounds of breathing to reconnect with the engine of your core, recenter yourself. These intentional pauses are very powerful. And then here we go. Knees bent, legs wide. You're in that sumo kind of malasana stance, belly up, ribs in and up, chin down just enough to engage your core. And exhale, hover the dumbbells off the floor, straighten the legs. Keep going. Inhale when you bend. Exhale when you straighten. Four more. Press into your feet evenly. Watch for any toe flaring like mine are doing. One more. Now, if you got the 2 dumbbells, option to do a gorilla row. So you stay deep in the legs, press down with the left hand as you pull the right arm, right dumbbell up, and then over to the other side. So you alternate, right, left, right, left. That pressing down into the dumbbells really interesting for stabilizing on the side that's not pulling. 3 more on each side. 2 more. 1 more. And then stand up. Option to put the dumbbells on your shoulders. I'm gonna have to adjust the microphone. And then you hold the dumbbells with your hands in front, and they're kind of hanging on the shoulders in the back. And then same movements. With your next inhale, bend your knees into the squat. Exhale, stand up. We're just gonna do 5. Inhale when you bend. Exhale. Keep going. One more. Curtsy lunge to the left. Four, 5, and second side. 3, 4, 5. Now, back to the squat to seal everything in. Inhale when you bend the knees. Exhale, straighten, just 5. 3. Okay, dumbbells down. You could do another round, any of the variations we've already done. Or another thing to play with is hold the dumbbell in one hand, and then you step back and lean a little bit for the curtsy lunge, and then step out. So another variation to play with. It makes the load very different. It asks for more core and more upper body stability, and you're still getting the hip and outer hip and leg strengthening. Thanks for practicing. See you soon.